Good morning, everybody. Getting ready for work. Of course, I didn't get much sleep because I completely over-evaluate every single move I make, everything I do. And there's something I want to talk about today that I really thought I would talk about it on YouTube. But I had to sit back and ask myself why certain things bothered me the way that they did, or maybe, and I hate to use the word trigger, but why did certain words trigger me? And so and you know, of course I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. And so here's what I guess about last night. I don't I think that, of course, I think that Pam is entitled to kick anybody off her porch that she wants to, and she doesn't have to like me. And that's not what the reason that and I don't know why I felt the need to defend myself or whatever I was doing last night. What bothered me about the whole situation, besides B getting hurt, was the way that I gotta go let my dog in. The way that I reacted, and the way that Rick, when he told me to shut the F up and shut the F up and leave. And I was thinking, why is this? Why did that? Because that just, I was like, maybe because I didn't, any interaction I've ever had with them has been pleasant, that I thought. And I never expected that. But what it is this. And, I'm just going to lay it out there. And I'll tell y'all why I don't like to talk about this. It's not anything that I'm ashamed of. It happens to not just a lot of women. A lot more women than people know about. Jim is not my first husband. Jim is not my oldest two, Stephanie and Chuck. We call my son Chuck. Jim is not their biological dad. My first husband is. And my first marriage I was very young. And I think, and I'm mad at myself, so don't get this. I'm so mad at myself right now. My first husband was very, very abusive, and I will defend him a lot of times to people because, I'll say, and it not the Lifetime movie channel where just out of nowhere put me in the hospital, but he has put me in the hospital. It was just not. I say I still defend him. And I don't need. Please, nobody. Please don't Don't give me any. I know why. I know why I defend him, and I will explain that soon. I'm not defending him. I'm just saying he needed help, and I hung in there as long as I could. I thought I could change him, and I really thought that the two children that we had together would change him. I really thought that, and I hung in as long as I could, and but I couldn't. I left, and but he would say stuff like that, cuss me, and it wasn't just physical. It was verbal, and the physical. No, I really, it was bad, but the verbal abuse. He would get so mad that I don't even know that he realized what he was saying. I don't know. He would always, anything, shut the F up, shut the F up. And of course, when we got married, he already owned the place and I moved in there. So it was always leave, leave, get out, leave, leave. And then beg me back and promise to change and promise to get help and promise to do better. And so I really thought I had let all that go. I really thought, you know, because it's been a very long time ago. And Jim is so good to me. I mean, he puts up with so much, y'all. Because, y'all, I mean, I'm not easy. I know that. And I know I got a mouth on me. I just, I thought I had let it go. I thought I was okay. I thought I was over it. And, you know, I'll catch myself, like somebody at work one day moved their arm and I flinched, and they brought that up, and I was, I don't talk about it, you know, but, so when Rick said that, I thought, what is bothering me? Why is this bothering me so bad? And I guess that's just what it did. It was like, and I am in no way saying that Rick would abuse a woman or is abusive. I think he just got very upset and said it. I don't think that at all. I just think I'm just giving my side of why it bothered me so bad, why it triggered, I hate that word now because it's so overused, but why it set me off. And it hurt me. It hurt me so bad. And so that, you know, I wanted to vlog about it. I wanted to, I guess, tell y'all about it. And I never, like I said, I never really thought I would talk about being abused, because to me, I don't know that person that was with him. I don't know her. I would never, I don't think I would ever put up with it again. I wasn't strong. I was weak. I don't know. And I don't recognize that girl. Of course I was a girl. I in no way should I have even, you know, I look at my kids now and I think, oh my goodness, by the time I was my oldest daughter's age, which is 24, I had already had a divorce behind me and 2 kids. And I look at her, and of course she doesn't have children yet, and she in no way wants them yet. And I think, you know, what was I thinking? Why did I think I was grown? And people warned me about my first husband before we got married, and I was like, well, you know, he loves me though. He loves me. But that's what set me off, was it just, I guess it was some of the exact words that he has said to me. And that it has really brought back me. It's funny how something can happen and it just bring back so many memories and things that's happened, that you know, I have this little box in my head and I just tuck stuff away, or I try to, and it'll sneak its way out. And it just and I know that somebody's gonna say, Randy's making this for pity. No, don't feel sorry for me, because there's so many women that don't get out of it, or they stay a lot longer than I did. I didn't stay, you know, I stayed long enough, but I could have stayed a lot longer. You know, I got my stuff together and I raised the kids. Now, because I've brought up my first husband, I don't want to make him out to be a monster. He was a terrible husband. Terrible. But he loved his kids. And I was so afraid of him, though, in the divorce. I did not ask for child support. I was afraid to, because I knew what he would do to me, frankly. Then in 2002, yeah, well, after me and Jim got married, my first husband and Jim became friendly because they co-parented. And even though my first husband didn't see the kids as much as he loved the kids, he just had that. I wanted them to be with his wonderful mom, who's still alive. She's oh my goodness, 92, 93 now, and we're still very close, me and her. Anyway, the kids would go up there, and that's how my first husband would see the kids. And so me and him got on a level where we were friends. We made much better friends than we did husband and wife, girlfriend and boyfriend. We yeah, I just needed to get along for the kids' sake, and I knew he couldn't abuse me anymore. I knew that. But anyway, in 2002, when Stephanie, my oldest, was 8 and my son was 6, Bill died. And he died sitting on his couch, and he was just sitting there. I don't know what happened. But that's why I don't talk about it a lot, because I don't believe that I should just sit and dog him. One, because he is the father of my children, and two, because he passed away. And so, it's a touchy subject, of course. Anytime you talk about your past, or any abuse you've been through, or anything bad that's happened, and then you put a death on it. It's just, and I'll say that Jim stepped up. He's always been a father to Stephanie and James. Again, if I say Chuck, I'm talking about James, because that's what we call him. He's always been a great father. Jim has, to all 3 kids. We never use the word step, half, anything like that, because that's not what they're considering. There's never been, I could say that I'm one of the lucky ones that married a man who never showed any difference between my kids. Nobody would even suspect that he wasn't their biological father. But that's what set me off, I guess, the most, was the way. That's why I kept bringing up the way he talked to me, last night on Drama Live. It just got to me. And that, and again, let me just say, am I hurt? Yeah, but I'll be fine. It's their channel. They can say and do what they want. I hate what's happened. No, please don't misunderstand this video and think that I'm calling Rick an abuser or anything like that. I'm just saying how it affected me. And that's a little bit more into my life. And I guess the mean people can run with that if they want to, and the people can say I'm looking for pity and blah blah blah. But the truth is the truth, and I tell the truth. I try to. I do believe now that we figured out where all this crap came from, and I don't even know you, the one that's spreading the lies. I don't even know you. But, and you certainly don't know me. Anyway, y'all have a great day. I'm going to go to work and make just a very little bit of money. And I will talk to y'all soon. Thank you so much for listening. Sorry the video's so long. I appreciate you all. Talk to y'all soon.